The Grand Canyon, a vast, sprawling testament to the power of nature carved over millennia by the relentless Colorado River. It's a place that humbles you with its scale, its beauty, and its sheer geological history. It's been called America's Cathedral, a sacred space, a place of reverence. And if you've ever watched the sunrise spill across those ancient cliffs, painting the rock formations in hues of gold and crimson, you know why. It's a spiritual experience, a moment of profound connection to the earth. But today, the story I have to tell is about loss. A story of devastation, and a stark reminder of the forces reshaping our world. On July 4, 2025, a bolt from a summer storm set off a chain reaction, a spark in the tinder-dry landscape, fueled by record heat and drought, one that would change the Grand Canyon's North Rim forever. A place of towering pines and breathtaking vistas, now scarred by fire. A lightning strike in the backcountry sparked the Dragon Bravo fire, a name that would soon become synonymous with destruction. And within days, flames were barreling toward history, consuming everything in their path with terrifying speed. By the time it was over, the scale of the devastation was almost incomprehensible. The historic Grand Canyon Lodge, an icon for nearly a century, was gone, reduced to smoldering rubble, a heartbreaking loss for all who knew and loved it. Over 80 other buildings, visitor centers, ranger homes, even a wastewater facility, critical infrastructure that supported the park and its visitors, were lost or damaged, leaving a community reeling and a landscape transformed. I want you to picture this. Try to imagine the heart of the North Rim, now silent and empty. The Grand Canyon Lodge wasn't just a hotel, it was more than just a place to stay. Built in the late 1920s, rebuilt after a fire in '37, it stood as a symbol of resilience, a testament to the enduring spirit of the American West. It was a gathering place, a sanctuary for travelers from all corners of the globe, and the start of so many adventures, a launching pad for exploring the wonders of the Grand Canyon. If you've ever stood in the sunroom, bathed in the warm light streaming through the windows, that first glimpse of the canyon through those tall windows, that panoramic vista stretching out before you, it's unforgettable. A moment etched in your memory forever. Now it's just ash and memory. A void where a vibrant landmark once stood, and it didn't stop there. The fire raged on, impacting every aspect of life on the North Rim. The North Rim is completely closed for the entire 2025 season, a devastating blow to the local economy, and a disappointment for countless travelers. The firefight turned dangerous when the flames hit a wastewater plant, a critical piece of infrastructure for the park, releasing chlorine gas, a toxic cloud that threatened the health and safety of everyone nearby. Crews, already exhausted from battling the relentless flames, had to pull back, forced to retreat from the advancing fire. Visitors and staff were evacuated, a mass exodus from a place that had suddenly become a danger zone, and emergency work ground to a halt. The fight against the fire was temporarily suspended as safety became the top priority. Now, as the smoke clears, revealing the extent of the damage, the questions are just starting. The search for answers and accountability begins. Arizona's Governor Katie Hobbs is demanding a federal investigation into why the National Park Service, the agency entrusted with protecting this national treasure, conducted a controlled burn nearby in peak fire season, a decision that is now under intense scrutiny. Was it a necessary risk, a calculated effort to reduce the risk of a larger, more catastrophic fire, or a costly mistake, a misjudgment that led to unimaginable consequences? In an era of climate extremes where temperatures are rising and droughts are becoming more frequent and severe, these are tough questions that demand real answers. Answers that will shape the future of fire management and conservation efforts in the face of a changing climate. And look, this isn't just about one building. It's about something much larger than that. It's about what we stand to lose as these extreme events become more common, as fire seasons get longer, hotter, and more destructive, threatening our most cherished landscapes. The data doesn't lie, the trends are clear and alarming. Heat waves are shattering records, pushing ecosystems to their breaking point, and wildfires are finding new fuel every year, consuming vast swaths of forest and grassland, even in places we thought were protected. Even in our national parks, our wilderness areas, our last bastions of untouched nature. Recovery here is going to take years, a long and arduous process of healing and rebuilding, maybe even a decade, a generation of regrowth and renewal. The North Rim's forests, the memories in those old log walls, the stories whispered by the wind through the trees, the sense of peace people found here, the tranquility and solitude that drew visitors from around the world. All of it takes time to heal. Time for the land to recover, for the ecosystem to regenerate, for the human spirit to find solace. But for those who care about America's wild places, for those who understand the value of our natural heritage, the lesson is loud and clear, a wake-up call that cannot be ignored. Nothing is immune. No place is safe from the impacts of climate change, not even the Grand Canyon. This iconic landscape, a symbol of American resilience, is now a symbol of our vulnerability. If you found this story important, if you believe that these issues deserve our attention, hit that like button, share it with a friend who loves the outdoors, with someone who cares about the future of our planet, and subscribe for more updates on America's great landmarks, on the challenges they face, and on the efforts to protect them. And I want to hear from you. I'm genuinely interested in your thoughts and experiences. Have you ever visited the North Rim? Have you experienced its beauty and its tranquility firsthand? What does this place mean to you? What memories do you hold of this special corner of the world? Drop your stories in the comments below. Let's create a space for sharing, for remembrance, and for collective action. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for taking the time to learn about this important story. Stay safe and treasure these places while we can. Let's work together to protect them for future generations.